everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm excited to be back. And guess what, guys? We're making sugar cookies. I'm teaching you guys how to make sugar cookies. So if anybody is looking for a very simple recipe to teach the kids how to make sugar cookies, maybe over the Christmas holidays, I'm getting you guys ready for Christmas. Like, are you guys excited for Christmas? I know we're still in October. We haven't passed what's Halloween yet. We don't celebrate Halloween. I'm sorry, guys, for those that love Halloween, but I love Christmas, and I'm starting off with a bang. So I'm teaching you guys how to make some really yummy, delicious, simple. When I say simple, it's like 1, 2, 3. Simple sugar cookies. Okay, guys, so first we will need flour, swift flour. So we already strained this out, swift it off. We're gonna pour it in a mixing bowl. So 3 cups of flour. Okay, guys, so 3 cups of flour, strained and ready to go. Then baking powder. So we'll use baking powder, 2 teaspoons baking powder, and then salt. 1 teaspoon salt. So in this mixing bowl we have the flour, baking powder, and salt. We'll take this and we'll set it aside. Okay, guys, so now that we have our flour, our salt, and our baking powder in here, you just take a whisk and you just whisk it up and mix it and set it aside. Now I'm gonna take the butter. My butter is a bit soft. I had it out from room temperature. If you forget to take out your butter room temperature, you could stick it in the microwave for like maybe 20 to 30 seconds. Depends on how hot your microwave is. So just be careful. You don't want it to be overly soft, but soft enough so it's like room temperature. So we'll put that in our mixer. And sugar. You turn it on high, but time it, and you have to leave it to mix for 5 minutes. So let's do it. Okay, so guys, I just did a rookie mistake because I'm so used to using a Bosch blender. Oh my gosh! And I'm not used to using a KitchenAid because I just got this new blender. So I forgot to bring up my blender so I could mix it. So look, it was at the bottom here. And I started blending and nothing is happening. So rookie, right? So but you have to bring it up. There you go. And then we're gonna blend this on high, okay? Yeah! I have my timer going 5 minutes, okay? Okay, guys, so after our 5 minutes of mixing, this is the texture you're supposed to be getting. So I'll show you guys the texture so you have an idea. So this is the texture. So that's before you add the eggs and our vanilla extract. This is the texture, okay, guys? So that way you guys have an idea of what I'm talking about. Look at this. You see how fluffy this is? This is the consistency that you want. So now we're gonna put this bowl back, and then we're gonna add our 2 eggs and 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract. So add 2 eggs in this blender. So I'm gonna break my eggs, put it in. And then 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract. One, 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract. And in the meantime, we're gonna keep blending, keep mixing this on low, okay? blending for at least 2 minutes before we add our dry ingredients. Okay guys, so while my mixer, I keep saying blender, like I don't know why. I love a blender because I blend all the time. I make smoothies. But anyway, while the mixer is going, we're gonna add our ingredients. Remember our flour and our baking powder and salt that we mixed earlier. We're gonna add it little bit by little bit into the mixer until you create your dough, okay? Okay guys, so you get to see the consistency of this dough. I'm gonna take my spatula and clean this out so you get to see. This is our dough. This is our consistency. It looks so good. Don't worry about the stickiness. That's what we want because our cookie is gonna be so fluffy. You guys need to tell me. Like if you try this recipe, you need to tell your girl, comment below, tell me what you think. And if you guys have other traditions, Christmas traditions that you do with your family, comment below and let me know. And if you're enjoying this video and you love your girl and you enjoy me and you also want to see more of these videos, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe because I appreciate you guys, okay? So let's go. So this is our consistency, guys. Look at this. This looks so good, right? And it smells good. I'm not somebody that eats cookie dough, but if you're somebody that eats cookie dough, I mean, you could try it out, right? Okay guys, so as you could tell that I have my parchment paper ready. I have my oven on 325. I have a small little bowl and then with my extra sugar, so you'll need extra sugar for just extra yumminess, right? You'll see what I'm doing with my extra sugar. So you have some extra white sugar here. And I also have a coffee mug here as well too, and my dough. And I have an ice cream scoop. So what we're gonna take, we're gonna use the ice cream scoop and scoop out just a small little ball. Because you don't want a lot, right? So just this amount. You're gonna take it and put it in your hands. Take a little bit of sugar, put it on the plate. Just like so. You take your ball, your dough, and you just roll it into this sugar. Your kids going to love you because you know how kids, they love a sugar, right? So you just roll it around. Then we take it and then just roll it into your hands. And this is where we use our coffee mug. So I already have some baking sheets here with parchment paper on top. You're gonna take this, put it on top, take the coffee mug, and just press. Just like that. Look at this. It looks like we bought it from the store, right? Look at that, guys. What do you think? You tell me. It looks so yummy, right? Already. So we do the same thing and we just continue doing it until all our yumminess is done. We're creating a small bowl in the palm of your hands, just like that. As long as the bowl is big enough to fit in the palm of your hands, we put it on top. So leave at least 2 inches. It's like you social distancing. So that way, I'm sorry, we've been living in COVID for too long. So you put it inside. So when you put it in the oven, this is gonna open up a little bit more, so it has more space to bake. Okay, guys, that's pretty much why we do that. Take your coffee mug and just press, and then that's it. Easy peasy, guys. So you see, simple ingredients but make a big effect. Okay, so I'll continue doing that for a little bit until all my dough is done. And if your plate is running out of sugar, you just add more sugar. That's why you have your extra bowl here with sugar. So tell me, guys, what are we watching right now on Netflix? Tell me, what are you watching on Netflix? Tell me below. Tell me, let's talk, let's talk. So what I've been watching, I watched, oh my gosh, the show everybody's talking about, Squid Game. I've watched it like maybe 7 times now. And not because I love it so much. I watched it because, I mean, I'm just watching it. Well, no. So when I have my clients and I'll be like, okay, so what are you guys watching now? Have you started watching Squid Game? And they'll be like, oh, I'm on episode 2 and I'm on episode 1. I'm like, okay, let's just continue watching it while you get your hair done. So I'll watch it like that. I watch it with my husband again. The first time I watched this show, it was like 5 a.m. in the morning. I had clients. For those that do not know, I started work at 5 a.m. in the morning. Okay, guys? Story time. I love those 5 a.m. mornings appointments. And then my clients love them too, especially people with kids, people that are going to work. It just works better for you. There's no traffic on the road. If your kids have any activities in the evening, you don't have to worry about it because you get your hair done. And then most people get their hair done in 2 hours, and then you still could go to work and get there on time, right? And now that most of us work from home, even better, okay? So we were watching, like my clients and myself, turned on Netflix, and the first thing that popped up was Squid Game. I didn't know about it. I didn't hear about it. I think they had just added it the night before. So because I always watch it in Netflix, most of the time when I'm working, it popped up. So I'm like, Squid Game, it just seems weird, right? So I'm like, I wasn't sure if I wanted to watch it, but then we're already running a little bit, like 5 minutes late. So I'm like, I don't want to be wasting time trying to figure out what to watch. Let's just watch it, give it a chance. I mean, the first episode was kind of like weird. And it was like, I'm like, oh my God, like this is really slow. I can't deal with this, but let's give it a chance, right? So I tell my client, okay, let's just give this a chance and let's just watch it. Oh my God. By the time the end of the first episode, we both quiet. I'm like, okay, this is like way too early in the morning for a show like this. Lord Jesus, like what is happening? So, and we just kept watching it. By the time the second episode is called Hell. Like what? If you hear a second episode, the name is Hell, you know it's hell, okay? So for those, without spoilers, and I don't want to mess it up for the rest of you guys out there that haven't watched it, if you haven't watched this show, you guys need to give it a try. I'm not saying it's the best show ever because there's a lot of people that are saying it's the best show ever. It's a good show. It's very intense. I will say, I think it's very violent, and I cannot believe Netflix actually have a show like this on TV because I'm like, there's so much crazy people out there, right? But it's like, you just want to keep watching because you want to know what's happening, right? So in that way, I think it's good. Everybody loves it. So if you haven't checked it out, guys, check it out. Squid Game is the first season, sorry. Netflix have picked up the second season already. I heard that it took 10 years for the guy to put it together, the guy that actually created the show. So it's intense. It's a good show. I guess everybody likes it. Do I like it? It's okay. Because it was too violent for me, but it's good. It keeps you on edge, you know what I mean? And sometimes 5 a.m. in the mornings, like let's be realistic, I need shows like that. So it was good. And then my clients, she went home and she finished it. I, on the other hand, I finished it the entire day because I'm like, I need to know what's happening. Like I need to know what's going on. So, and there's like, for those that haven't seen it, there's lots of lessons to learn, even those that have seen it. Like, I'm sure like you've seen the lessons to be learned. There's so many things so many messages in this show, you know what I mean? So you guys try it out. It's a good watch, I guess. It's definitely a good watch. So we'll just keep doing that. I'm almost done with my dough, so I'm just keep rolling out, guys. And if you've seen it, comment below and let me know what you think. You know what I mean? If you've seen this, let me know what you guys think. Guys, guess what? Guess what? I have an announcement. For those that do not know, I moved. Yes, I moved. For my clients that don't know yet, don't freak out. It's like literally 7 minutes away from my old address, but I moved. So you guys check it out, keep in touch, and let me know when you guys ready to come and see me, right? So I'll just keep rolling here. Okay, so another show that I'm watching. What else I'm watching? Oh, I'm watching The Prodigal Son. Oh my gosh, The Prodigal Son. Oh my gosh, The Prodigal Son. I forgot about that. Yeah, I watched The Prodigal Son. Apparently it was on cable, but now it's on Netflix. There's 2 episodes. There's 2 seasons, sorry. But then the episodes are very long, but it's good. Like, I mean, there's a few episodes that I'm like, we don't need to see all of that. You know, sometimes the show starts so good and then they end up messing it up and adding some little extra things that nobody care about. But outside of that, the show is actually good. It's very interesting. So you guys should check that one out as well too. Check it out, guys. I mean, I'm helping you here, okay? Netflix, yeah, hook your girl up, okay? You may have to give me my own Netflix series, you know? How about that, guys? Tell them, comment below, let them know. Okay, guys, so now that I've rolled out my dough, it looks like so. I'm gonna stick this in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes. Not even, maybe, yeah, 15 minutes for sure. Put it in the oven and you will see the finishing product. Okay, guys, look at that, nice and golden brown. I told you guys, it looks so good. It smells delish, okay? So now I'm gonna just take them, use a spatula, and then just put them on my dish here so you guys can see a better look of my cookies. I don't have as much as I thought I needed, but I'll just put some here. So just cool it down. Be careful with the kids when they're having them so they don't burn themselves. But look at this, guys. Our sugar cookies. It looks yummy. Looks delicious. So now I'm gonna take one so you guys could see. Look, I'm gonna break this and you're gonna get to see the yumminess. It's soft, it's not hard, and look at this. Look, and inside of this is like so moist, and this is what I'm talking about. Not dry cookies. Not because I made it, but I'm telling you guys, I promise you guys that this is delicious. My kids are at school. You're not supposed to eat with food in your mouth. So sorry, I had to like swallow. But my kids are at school. Once they walk in this door and they smell it, they don't even have to see it. They just smell it. They're gonna lose their minds. It's so good and they love it. Your kids gonna love it. Guys, I promise you guys, you need to try this recipe. As you could see, it's very simple ingredients that you have at home and you could just make it. Try them tonight. Try them on the weekend and make the kids get in there and just get on with it. You guys tell me what you think when you try it out. Let me know, comment below. Don't forget, guys, until next time, thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you in my next